I'm just trying to figure out where he goes.
Whiskey engine 45, on 22.
Go engine 45.
The Hawk Fire has exploded into one of Nevada's most destructive wildfires of the summer, scorching more than 15,000 acres near Reno, destroying homes, forcing tens of thousands of people from their communities, and leaving firefighters racing to keep the flames from spreading even farther. The fire erupted Saturday in the hills northwest of Reno, Nevada, and rapidly intensified as strong winds pushed flames through extremely dry grass, brush, and timber. Within roughly a day, the blaze had expanded across more than 15,000 acres, and the destruction has already been severe. Fire officials say at least 32 homes have been destroyed, while another 6 have been damaged. But those numbers could still rise as crews continue assessing areas affected by the fire. At one point, evacuation orders and warnings affected nearly 90,000 people across the Reno area.
Shit! That shit's coming towards us fast!
Today, the situation has improved in some neighborhoods, but thousands of residents still cannot return home. Around 23,000 people remain under mandatory evacuation orders, while another 40,000 are being told to stay ready to leave if conditions deteriorate. The fire has also injured at least 7 people, including civilians and emergency responders. For families who have already lost everything, the danger is no longer just about escaping the flames. It is about rebuilding lives after entire homes and communities were destroyed. Firefighters, however, are beginning to make progress. Containment has increased to approximately 27%, and crews have managed to stop the fire from advancing towards some heavily populated parts of northwest Reno. More than 900 firefighters and other emergency personnel are now involved in the battle, with crews arriving from across the United States, as well as Australia and New Zealand.
Bad it is.
It's orange.
So we want to get home before they close the highway down.
Oh gosh, it's nasty.
Whew, it's strong, isn't it? Smoke is bad. Boy, the smoke is bad.
Oh.
Look at the visibility.
What's called rising ice in Nevada. I know a lot of the updates haven't been as much as we would like them to. They're probably really preoccupied at the time, but I just wanted you guys to know how far out it is. It looks like it's just coming over Peavine in some areas, but not entirely over Peavine yet. I don't see any flames on the side of the smoke is just blowing in. But the wind is pretty brutal. The wind is blowing towards the direction where we don't necessarily want it to blow. And if you live up in Golden Valley or Riley Heights, this is kind of the furthest I'm willing to go to give you a better idea of what's going on. But the wind's blowing directly at me as I'm looking at this, so it is blowing in our direction, and it is a pretty windy day. I'm gonna go over there and give you guys another view, but this is it so far. So highest love and stay safe, everybody. Blessings to all. I'm up here at the other end of that little area I was just at to show you guys.
Aircraft are also attacking the fire from above, dropping water and retardant onto difficult terrain while ground crews work to strengthen containment lines. But officials are warning residents not to assume the danger is over. Hot, dry, and breezy conditions are expected to continue, creating the possibility of renewed fire activity. And that is why evacuation zones remain in place. The Hawk Fire is also being investigated as human-caused. Authorities have determined that the blaze was not started by a natural ignition source, but investigators have not yet determined whether it was accidental or intentional. For Reno, the impact is being felt far beyond the burn zone. Schools have been closed, roads and communities have been disrupted, power outages have affected thousands of customers, and emergency services remain heavily committed to the fire. Residents who have been allowed to return are being urged to remain extremely cautious, while those still under evacuation orders are being told not to return until officials say it is safe. Right now, firefighters have gained ground, but the Hawk Fire is far from finished. More than 15,000 acres have already burned. Dozens of homes are gone. Thousands of people remain displaced. And with dangerous weather conditions continuing, firefighters are facing a critical battle to prevent this disaster from becoming even larger. For everyone still in the evacuation zone, authorities are urging one thing above all else: stay alert. Be ready to leave. And follow official evacuation instructions immediately. Because when a wildfire moves this fast, minutes can make the difference.
I'm just trying to figure out where he goes.
Wind engine 45 on 22.
Go engine 45.
Closed 395 down. Maybe due to visibility, but what you're looking at right now, everybody's under evacuation orders. Here, let's zoom out and look. Visibility's getting worse, but on the phone it doesn't look like it.
Stinks. Really stinks. Okay, we're going down.
If you look up here ahead,
Oh, you can't even
look at
see.
this.
Oof.
See how bad it is.